I want to talk to you about the Bluebird American Express card, and this is a review of this card. And this is actually a prepaid debit account. So here is our verdict. When you think about the Bluebird American Express prepaid debit account, think about a versatile and inexpensive prepaid debit card that offers you easy spending and a slew of other features commonly found with checking accounts. So bottom line is you don't need to have a bank to have a checking account to use the Bluebird American Express card, okay? So this user-friendly card has few fees, making it a great option for you if you don't have a bank account and you're trying to really bank anywhere, okay? So if you are struggling to qualify for a checking account or you want to help your kids learn money management skills in a supervised environment, you may actually benefit. You may love the options, the modules, the features that the Bluebird American Express card brings to the table this year. So I want to quickly walk you through the pros and cons of this account so you have a clearer idea of what the Bluebird American Express card actually offers. So on the positive side, you have an account that has no monthly fees. That's really good. You don't need to have a bank account to qualify for the Bluebird American Express card. So basically, if you have a problem, quote unquote problem with the check system or early warnings or telecheck, you are good to go anyway. Okay, through this Bluebird American Express account. You have the ability to add family members as users, and also there are no foreign transaction fees actually on this account, so that's really good. On the flip side, and something that you really need to be aware of when you actually consider the Bluebird American Express card, there is no cashback at retailers, so you will not be able to withdraw at retailers. You have limits on cash reloads, withdrawals, and online bill pay, so this is a little bit of a disappointing development, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You have a waiting period for a free check deposit, and you do have also a steep fee for immediate access to check deposits, okay? So overall, just think about the Bluebird American Express card as a prepaid debit card that functions primarily like a checking account. So you can use it to make payments, for instance. You can use it to transfer money. You can use it to receive direct deposit instead of using a debit card linked to a traditional checking account. So that's pretty good in terms of flexibility. I want to talk to you a little bit about the operations here. So when you think about the Bluebird American Express card, how does it work? So basically the Bluebird American Express card works like a regular debit card, okay? Except that it is not linked to a bank account. There's no bank account actually underlying this card. Instead, you need to load money onto the card before using it to make a payment, or let's say even withdraw cash from an ATM. And as a cardholder, you get free ATM withdrawals at over 30,000 ATMs in the MoneyPass network. So everything within the MoneyPass network is actually free in terms of ATM fees. Okay. Now to get the Bluebird card, you can create a free account online and wait 7 to 10 days for your card to arrive in the mail. And or you can purchase a temporary card at Walmart, load it with cash, and use it until you receive a permanent card. Okay. By the way, the Bluebird American Express card is not the only card that American Express has in terms of prepaid card. You also have the Serve card. We have actually reviewed the Serve card on another show. So speaking about the Bluebird prepaid card, once you load money onto the card, you can use it to withdraw cash at an ATM, pay bills, transfer money, or make a purchase everywhere American Express cards are accepted. The cards has very few fees, but you should be aware of them. For instance, you will pay $2.50 for out-of-network ATM transactions and a cash reload fee of up to $3.95, depending on where you reload your card. So be very careful on where you reload the card. Plus, there are extra fees if you want instant access to deposited checks, 1% for payroll or government checks, and 5% for other checks with a $5 minimum fee. So who is this American Express Bluebird prepaid card for, really? Well, the Bluebird prepaid card makes money management easier for people who don't have checking accounts. So if you struggle to qualify for a checking account, a Bluebird card is actually a functional alternative that offers many of the same features, okay? And the Bluebird card is also useful for families who want to help their kids learn to manage money. Bluebird cardholders can add up to 4 sub-accounts for family members, and this allows the main account holder to actually limit spending and withdrawals from the various sub-accounts. So that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. This is really fantastic. And yeah. So how do you add cash to the Bluebird American Express Cash? The Bluebird American Express Card, rather. So as a customer, you can really reload, you can reload your Bluebird prepaid card for free at Walmart. That's kind of good because you have the ability to get things done a lot faster. So Walmart is actually one retailer where you can really you can reload your Bluebird prepaid card for free, either at a money center counter or at the register. So when you add cash this way, it's available to spend immediately. You can also cash a check at Walmart and ask for the funds to be deposited into your Bluebird account. So this collaboration between Walmart and American Express is really fantastic. While reloading your card at Walmart is free, there are thousands of other retailers, including CVS Pharmacy, 7-Eleven, and Walgreens, that offer this service for a fee of up to $3.95. You can also use the mobile check deposit feature of the Bluebird mobile app to deposit money from checks. This is free if you use the money in days option, but you'll have to wait up to 10 days to access your funds. So if you don't care about actually waiting for that long, that's fine too. There is a money in minutes option if you need your funds immediately, but you'll have to pay a fee of up to 5%. So if speed is really important for you and you are willing to pay for it, then it's fine. So is the Bluebird card really safe this year? Well, yes. I mean, there are several features to make you feel safe and comfortable when using your Bluebird card. This includes FDIC insurance, purchase protection, and fraud protection. I mean, by the way, and also, I mean, this is an American Express card. So American Express is a biggie in the financial services sector. So, so when you load money onto your card, the money will be transferred to an FDIC insured custodial account. However, any funds on a temporary Bluebird card, like the one you would purchase at Walmart, are not FDIC insured. There's also about a 1-day turnaround from the time you load money onto your Bluebird card until that money is transferred to an FDIC insured account. So in addition to FDIC insurance, the Bluebird prepaid card comes with purchase protection. That's kind of cool. I mean, this is kind of similar to a credit card. It's kind of similar to a credit card. And this protects eligible purchases against theft or damage for up to 4 months. Finally, American Express actually fraud protection protects you from fraudulent charges if your card gets lost or stolen. I want to talk to you quickly about the specs that you have to really think about when you consider the Bluebird card this year. So there are no monthly or purchase transaction fees for the Bluebird debit card. That's kind of important to really think about because, as I said a little earlier, American Express has other prepaid debit cards to consider. So if you were to go with the Bluebird American Express card, you have to see the fees that you might actually be paying. There is also no fee for you to sign up for the card online. Otherwise, you'll pay $5 for the card if you get it at a store. So let me walk you through a little bit of the pricing tier that you can have here. So adding funds, cash reloads at Walmart, $0, nothing to pay. Cash reloads at other participating retailers, nothing to pay. Direct deposit, nothing to pay. Mobile check deposits, in other words, funds available within 10 days, no fee to pay. If you have a mobile check deposit and you want funds available immediately, then you have to pay either 1% or 5% of the check, minimum of $5 fee. And adding funds from a bank account, nothing to pay. What about spending funds? For purchases, nothing to pay. Online bill pay, nothing to pay. Then you have the Bluebird to Walmart money transfer powered by RIA. So this will set you back $4 for transfers up to $50, $8 for transfers, $50.01 to $1,000, and $16 for transfers $1,000 to $2,500. In terms of getting cash, so you have in-network ATM withdrawals $0, out-of-network ATM withdrawals $2.50, and the cash pickup powered by RIA at Walmart, $3 per withdrawal for amounts up to $500, $6 per withdrawals for amounts of $501 to $1,000, and $9 per withdrawals for amounts of $1,001 to $2,900. In terms of other fees, there is no inactivity fee. There is no fee for sending and receiving money. So that's really good. You have, in terms of flexibility, you will be pretty happy here, okay? And so you can add money to your Bluebird card in a few different ways. Cash reloads at Walmart and other participating retailers, direct deposit, mobile check deposit from a bank account. And to actually check your Bluebird card balance, you can actually do so online at the Bluebird site or mobile app. So that's kind of cool. You also have by text, by calling customer service, by swapping your card at participating retailers, registers, or by checking your transaction receipts from participating retailers. What about the ratings here? When you think about the Bluebird American Express card, how does this card actually stack up? Okay, now with very few fees and some notable perks, the American Express Bluebird card is actually a great option for you if you are looking for a prepaid debit card, that's for sure. So no matter the card's fees, it's relatively easy, though perhaps inconvenient, to avoid paying them by only going to in-network ATMs, only depositing cash at Walmart, and accepting the waiting period associated with free mobile check deposits. Now keep in mind that this is very important to think about it. Keep in mind that there are daily and monthly limits to how much you can spend and withdraw with your Bluebird card, and you cannot request cash back with in-store purchases, but you will have a hard time finding a lower cost prepaid debit card with the same user-friendly features this year. So this is really important to think about it that way, because Bluebird is trying to really make your life easy at many levels, okay? So you can really deposit money, you can pay bills, you can access ATMs, you can manage your account. You have you can also add sub accounts. I really want to insist on that, because if you want to really have if you want to have more accountable, and if you want your kids, your teenagers to be more accountable when it comes to finances, you can add them. You know, maximum is maximum four sub accounts, and you also have there are no hidden fees. Okay, I want to insist on that also. And finally, I want to explain to you the fact that overall, the Bluebird American Express card has received positive reviews. There are some complaints that we have heard and we have seen also on the Triple-B website. Okay, so basically, many complaints refer to difficulties reaching customer service reps, and so this is really something you need to think about. But if you don't really care about reaching customer service reps real fast, you should be good to go. But overall, the Bluebird American Express card is highly rated across financial services and financial websites rather, and is frequently cited as one of the best prepaid debit cards that with no monthly fees. So that's really good to think about it that way. So the bottom line here is that when you think about the Bluebird American Express card, it's important to understand that to open a Bluebird account, you have two ways. I think I've said this before, but I want to reiterate it so that it's pretty clear in your mind. So you can buy a temporary Bluebird card at Walmart, but please make sure that you ask any questions at the counter, at the register before, because the last thing you want is for them to actually charge you. Normally they shouldn't charge you, but hey, listen, every Walmart location is different. Who knows? Maybe they might decide to charge you for it. So it's there's no fee to actually pay here. Okay, so basically you can open it. You can buy a temporary Bluebird card at a Walmart and finish the activation process online, or you can open an account entirely online. So this is kind of cool because this collaboration between a Walmart and American Express is really fantastic. And if you purchase the temporary card at Walmart, you can start using it immediately until your permanent card arrives in the mail. And if you open an account online, it's totally free, but you'll have to wait for your card to arrive in the mail before using the account. Okay, so if you need to use your account real fast, if you need to buy something real fast, maybe it's just better to go to a Walmart. No, I mean, given the fact that you have a Walmart within 15 miles of everybody in this country, so this is kind of cool. And so the cost of the Bluebird card depends on how you get it. So you can purchase a temporary card at Walmart for $5 right now, or you can open an account for free online if you don't mind waiting 7 to 10 days to get your card in the mail, your physical card in the mail. Okay, and so also either way, you'll need to load money onto the card to make purchases or payments. And you don't really need good credit or excellent credit or a FICO score of 720, 750, or 800 to get a Bluebird American Express card. This is not a credit product. This is a debit card. Okay, you don't need a good credit score to get a Bluebird card. You don't even need a bank account. The requirements to open an account include being at least 18 years of age in most states, providing your social security number, and having a valid email address. That's all. Okay, just think about it. So here is a card that's great for families that want kids to learn saving or budgeting in an account linked to parents. For people who want a payment card that doesn't let you go negative or charge overdraft fees. And if you also have difficulties getting a bank account and you want a low fee alternative, in other words, if you have, let's say, a problem with early warning system or a telecheck or check systems, then yeah, this could be a possibility for you. One last thing I want you to really think about when you think about Bluebird American Express card. This is a prepaid debit card, okay? And so it really, it's not a credit card, it's a prepaid debit card. And so a prepaid debit card is a type of payment card that only lets you spend the money you load onto the card. It doesn't help you build credit. So like a debit card, a prepaid card works at any merchant that accepts its payment network, such as Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Right now, those are the three that you have in this country, because Discover doesn't have a prepaid debit card now. And so a prepaid debit card it's safer and more convenient than using cash. So usually the prepaid card has a mobile app to deposit checks and transfer money. So this is kind of cool. So unlike checking accounts, prepaid debit cards may lack some services such as a free ATM or branch networks or checks. If that doesn't work for you, it's just better to go for like the best checking accounts or best savings account, and or you can look for second chance checking accounts. It really depends on what you're looking for. Okay, the bottom line here is that you have a lot of possibilities, but again, with a prepaid card, at least you are able to engage in the economic sector. You are able to buy stuff. You are able to go to a store. You are able to shop online. You are able to do everything. Okay, you are able to get things done. But just remember that the money is coming out of your account right away. There is no delay. There is no like, I'll buy now, pay later, that kind of stuff. No, whatever you have, it's like pay as you go. This is pay as you go. Whatever you have on the account, that's what you can qualify for in terms of a credit line, if you will. This is not even a credit line. This is actually the amount at your disposal to spend, the amount you can spend. Okay, so, but I want to close on this point. If you don't like the Bluebird American Express card, you can try the Bluebird American Express Serve card. Okay, the Serve card, not the Bluebird card. The Bluebird card is good, but the Serve card also could be a possibility for you. Who knows? So go watch that show that talks about the Serve card. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about the Bluebird American Express card. I gave you our verdict, the operations, the specs, the ratings, the bottom line, and one last thing. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.